Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Lifestyles of Legendary Jax, starring Jax Big Boots. Let's give our star a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Jax Big Boots in the house, ladies and gentlemen. Jax Big Boots in the house. Welcome, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, to another edition of the Legendary Jax Show. Today's feature is about a troll named Selena Ditzo and her cohort by the name of Top Rusty. I won't actually say their full and real names just to protect the dumb. But anyways, I started off going to this sim the other day, and everything started off great because this Selena Ditzo greeted me with "Hello, Jax," and I returned the hello back to her. She says, "Happy to see you're alive," and I'm like, "What? What are you talking about?" And she's like, "Well, um, I'm alive and I'm still kicking plenty of ass." I tell her, and uh, she goes, "Well, someone told me that they murdered you, so they must have been lying." And then Top Rusty decides to throw his 2 cents in, and he says, "The fucking Jax is around." Wanting to start some shit with me. Now, just to give you a little context of this whole situation, I have no idea who this Top Rusty person is. I have no idea. They just happened to come to the sim and started trolling me and talking shit to me like as if they knew me. They felt comfortable enough to do that. Really bad home upbringing, zero manners. But I digress. So, anyways, this little person, Top Rusty, decides to tell somebody to shut the F up. And then proceeds to say, "Oh, I was talking to Mort," this other person that's happened to be at the sim. And I'm like, "Oh, okay, that's fine if that's what you're doing, because if you want to start talking some mess like that, we can really get into it." But anyways, so Celine, I tell Celine, well, at least now you know you can who your sources are, and that you just have some faulty sources. Your sources are not that great. And she goes, "Well, I forgot his name, but I'll let you know the next time I see him." Well, I happened to go back to the sim today and come to find out it was J.S. Spartan. J.S. Spartan's words were incorrect, nothing unusual. He is slightly delusional. He believes that he's king of SL and, top of the food chain, when in fact he's at the bottom of the trash can. But, anyways, uh, um, so this Top Rusty goes on to say, "I can take Jax. He's inconsequential." And I'm like, this other asshole, Bottom Golden, is a trick bag. Trying to pick a fight with me is laughable. Because I gotta tell you, ladies and gentlemen, this is what the trolls do. They do this all the time. They start shit with me. It's always picking some fight. It's immature bullshit. It's just really low uh, IQ, low frequency uh, type of antics and shenanigans. And if you're an intelligent person, you just laugh it off and you just put them in their place. And that's what I do. I laugh it off and I put them in their place, and they get their feelings hurt. Yeah, they get their feelings hurt and they get real triggered. And that's exactly what Celine Dion did. I mean, Celine Ditzo. Putzo. Um, anyways, let's go down here a little further into this conversation, because I just find, I'm just sharing this with you because I just want you to kind of get just an idea of the kind of people that you might find in virtual reality. And in this instance, it's the wonderful world of Second Life. And it's shameful because a lot of times people don't just bring their baggage to SL. No, 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 no. They don't just bring their baggage. No, they have to pack up all their luggage. Yeah. And they pack up their luggage and their storage and they bring it all to SL and they try to dump it on you. And you have to be really strong minded and you have to stand on your 2 feet and say no to all of it. Yep, that's right. You have to just reject and decline it like I do. Like RTS, return to sender kind of thing. Yeah. Anyways, um, so let's see. I wanted to share a little bit more. Anyways, so while I'm at this sim, you know what? So someone starts playing this racist song. It's a song that they used to have on YouTube, but I found out that they banned the song from YouTube. You know, YouTube is always constantly trying to control everybody's thoughts and what you can hear and can't hear. This whole thing is getting to be so freaking ridiculous. It's not even funny. But anyways, I don't want to get too deep into that. But nonetheless, this racist song used to be on YouTube, and it talked about the N word. That's all it kept saying throughout the song. I found it interesting because, usually white people, when they're singing and doing things of this nature, they're just showing who they truly are, which is that N word. It's really funny to me. It's funny. It's sad because there's some people who are simple minded and they don't understand the whole concept of this word that Europeans have weaponized. And they've used it against small minded people who aren't thinking clearly because, after all, you are what you answer to, not what someone calls you. But, anyways, so this person starts playing this real racist song, right? And as I'm there at the sim, you know what I do? Yeah, that's right. I put on my tap shoes and I start tap dancing. So I'm tap dancing around to this racist song. And I know some people are probably looking at me like, look at this. Yeah, but look at this. You guys put that racist bullshit out there and you think that I'm going to get triggered by it? you better you better think again. Nope, I'm going to laugh at you. I'm going to laugh in your face because you are what you are. When you put that crap out there, you're just showing what you are, what you're made of, what your parents taught you. Yeah, that's right. And by the way, while I'm on this subject of what your parents teach you, you know the reason why, after hundreds and hundreds of years of America's existence, at least while invaders came in and stole the land from people who were already here, um, we've been dealing with this thing called racism. Yep. And it's century after century after century. And you know what? Every modern culture always says, well, I don't have anything to do with it. But yet you do. Because we're dealing with it and we're in your time frame. So you do have something to do with it. You can't just wash your hands from it and just act like you don't have nothing to do with it. You have everything to do with it. And so my point is about parents teaching their kids how to be racist. And that's why after century after century after century, we're still dealing with the phenomena of racism, the cancer, the disease of racism. It's because your grandparents and their parents and the parents before that and your parents now have taught you how to be the same way. And so, for those of you who are crybabies and you say, "Oh, you're saying that everybody is racist." If the shoe fits, wear it first of all. But that's not what I'm saying. Too many of you have the potential to be racist. So I'll just say you're suspected racist. You're suspected white supremacist. How about that? Is that better? Because I don't want to hurt your fragility. I don't want to harm that. I don't want to scorn it. But I digress. So as he's playing this racist song, I'm tap dancing and people are probably looking at me, but I'm like, yeah, you're not gonna affect me with this, first of all. And so this person says, he says, oh, I call this person. Now I'm gonna just tell you their name. Their name is Top Golden, but I called them. I call them Golden Girl, but at the time I was calling them Bottom Girl, and the first time I called them Bottom Girl, this Celine Ditzo, this Celine Ditzo turns around and says, "Someone here has a fixation on bottoms." Obviously, you don't know what the word fixation means. Because when you just say it once, that doesn't mean you have a fixation, you imbecile. Jeez, some of you guys just say some of the most ridiculous things and you want me to go along with it. Someone with some intelligence, right? Yeah, that's right. I said that. Okay. So this Golden Girl goes on to say, Jax, not not like take it for everyone. Take Coke once in your life. What? It's good for you. And I say no. I'm shaking my head no. And then Celine Ditzel says, Jax don't like cola. You got that right. That crap is what, unfortunately, the United States government has been found guilty of bringing and infiltrating into the black and brown communities with the form of cocaine crack. I remember on 60 Minutes how shameful it was that 60 Minutes showed millions of people right on the air, right on their TV station, how to cook up cocaine and make it into a rock. How to cook up crack cocaine. 60 Minutes had their hands right in front and center into showing, especially black people, how to use this drug. It was shameful. But I digress. So, anyways, Selena's telling me that I don't use Coca-Cola. You got that right. I don't. And you should stay off of it too. But anyway, so I laugh and I go, he doesn't know much about Nancy Reagan, the old biddy who told people to just say no. And now that we have an opioids crisis, everybody done forgot that saying. They forgot that phrase, just say no. Yeah, it's convenient when it's not dealing with you, because when black people were going through crack cocaine, white people were going around saying, "Oh, just say no, just say no." And now that you're going through opioids crisis, you're saying, "Open up another uh support center for me. Open up another treatment center, please. Just don't put me in jail like you did black people." Yep, I'm touching those buttons. This is the Jax Big Boot Show. The legendary Jax Show. That's right. So, anyways, while I'm there and while this is happening, that racist song comes on again. Now, mind you, I have to tell you, this racist song that I'm telling you about, I didn't know at the time who it was that actually was playing that song. It was a gesture, but nonetheless, it came from a racist song. It happened to be this person who we call the man who walks on water, Jesus. So yeah, that was kind of shocking to me, only because him and we've had a pretty good relationship from time to time as I visit that sim. But anyways, I want to get back to this point, back to Celine Ditzo. So here it is, she plays this gesture, and her gesture is, "You're a superstar at the gay bar." Now, it's funny. It's a funny gesture, sure. But you see, it depends on who's playing it, because if I would have played that, people would have gotten up in arms and they would have said, "Oh, you're homophobic." So you best believe that I brought that up immediately to Celine Ditzo. I said, "Better be careful, Celine. people might find you a bit homophobic. And she comes back, not so, Jax. And I go, I don't know. But they will find you mentally challenged. No, don't try to deflect to me. This was you who put this homophobic saying out, talking about you're a superstar at the gay bar. Yeah. So, anyways, I play my gesture, which my gesture is just superstar. And then she goes, Jax, you're so dumb. You don't realize it isn't anti gay. And then I play my gesture again, superstar. And I'm just dying laughing, dying laughing. And then she says, it's too easy to pick on the mentally disabled anyway. And I go, well, you should know, Celine. And bottom girl, or golden girl rather, says, smart and being truth is different things, Pelly. The, the just needs the nudge. No, listen. Now, that person, I don't even know why I'm quoting them because they don't have much common sense. But anyways, I have to interject and go, you know what? They both go hand in hand. Smart and being the truthful, yeah, they go hand in hand. And then I go, and then so this golden girl says, Jax, what do you see in the mirror? I go, not you. And I go, look, top, bottom, whoever you are, police ask questions. I have a gesture. Wait, let me play this gesture so you can actually hear this gesture, because this gesture. Okay, so when people are nosy, this is the gesture I play.
Police ask questions.
Yeah, that's right. You should be asking questions unless you the police. And if you the police on SL asking me some questions, man, you better get the hell, but you better go sit down somewhere. Alright, so anyways, I digress. And by the way, this video that I'm doing today on Selena, Ditzo, and Top Golden, or Golden Girl, let me tell you something. You're lucky, because this video was actually supposed to be about Tooper Brenham, aka Topper, and Allison Yofer, Furio, or whatever her name is. Oh yeah. See, the video was actually going to be about them trolls. But anyways, I decided to make you guys my feature for today. And Aria, you're coming up soon. Oh yeah, you got a video. You might get a video all to yourself. Who knows? Not. You're not that special at all. But anyways, let's see. Do I have any more on this one I want to share with you guys? Man, I got some material. Believe me, these folks is gonna get enough of the shenanigans, of the BS. Yes, you're gonna be exposed on it. That's right. Okay. Bottom boy. I don't need. Oh. Top Golden started to IM me, sending me DMs just one after another, and I hate that kind of crap. You're a guy and you're sending me DMs and shit. What is that? And then you have the nerve to question a black man's sexuality. You mofos are so sick, demented, and twisted. It's not funny. Yeah, it's not funny at all. It's kind of like that sick joke that, who was that? I think it was Jimbo. He said something like that he wanted to go to Demon's house and take his fists and do something. And I said, whoa, whoa. I said, man, you sure sound a little bit non-violent over there, Jimbo. And he goes, oh, it's an inside joke, bro. Oh, yeah. Have me laughing inside. Because I surely wasn't laughing on the outside, because it wasn't even funny. But yeah, that's how mine are to you, right? They're not that quite funny, are they? Anyways, I'm going to end this video off. This is Legendary Jax. Please don't forget to hit that like and that share. We'll see you in the next video. I got more to come. This is Legendary Jack's Big Boots, Legendary Jack Show. Hit that like and subscribe. See ya.